Welcome back to Alpha Centauri, where the Alpha is Centauri all the time. Find or save. We tried to record this once. It wasn't happy with us.
Turn complete.
So we're going to start again with the turn is complete, because that's what happens when stuff. Moving.
Project complete.
Ooh, look.
If I determine the enemy's disposition of forces while I have no perceptible form, I can concentrate my forces while the enemy is fragmented. The pinnacle of military deployment approaches the formless. If it is formless, then even the deepest spy cannot discern it, nor the wise make plans against it. Sun Tzu, The Art of War, Data Links.
Aw, yeah. So, in this version, we cannot be attacked with probe teams at all, which is really nice. In the expansion pack, there is a way around this, but it's still a good one to have. And this is an interesting idea here, sort of like guerrilla style almost. Oh, what's this? In the darkness, something goes poof, and you are lying on your back on a hillside among the soft orange and purple tendrils of a vast fungal forest. The sound of running water gurgles loudly in the vicinity of your right ear, but you cannot identify the source. Panic rises briefly in your throat as you realize you have no filter mask or oxygen tank, dressed only in your work suit. But breath comes easily, and you detect no signs of nitrogen narcosis. From somewhere a voice seems to whisper, "Earth Santiago." But perhaps it is only the breeze. Time passes, and you notice that the fungus is growing perceptibly, the spores gently nudging you as they slowly stretch and twist. Fungal bloom! Panic returns full force, and you struggle to free yourself from the encroaching tendrils. "Earth Santiago!" The voice again, more insistent. The last tendrils break, and you are free and dashing across an endless field of purple and orange. "Earth Santiago, beware!" from close behind you, and then, in the darkness, something goes, and you are lying on your back in the gene therapy tank, the gauzy restraint slowly retracting. The remaining fluid in the tank gurgles away through the tube behind your head, and you slowly sit up. 4 weeks of your life, once every 10 years, you spend in this state. A small price to pay for immortality, or something close to it. A half-remembered dream tugs at you as you pull on a clean worksuit, but you cannot recapture it. Okay, so the plot is thickening. It's actually going out of order. Normally, that's the first one. We've already had one happen earlier, which is a little unusual, but we're going to go ahead and build ourselves a Centauri Preserve because, as you can tell, as you just saw there, something up here blew up. I'm not sure exactly what. Everything looks good, but oh, a couple things, weird things happened. Okay. Fungus grew up here, and it doesn't look like it destroyed anything except maybe like a farm. But also, Power Surge destroys all mines near Fort Legion. Perhaps we should build more energy banks to better distribute our energy. That would be a concern if that sort of thing happened all the time, but where's Fort Legion? Oh, right here. Oh. Okay. I have to rebuild a mine. Anyways, somebody built a thing. You're building stuff. That's cool. So we have we have mag tubes too. We should be building some mag tubes and some soil enrichers. Soil enrichers are like super farms. Super farms. I don't know what to do with you. Oh, yes I do. Wee. Alright, we're going to move you there. You're going to sit there, and you're going to build a base. Oh my gosh. Alpha Sector it is. So here's what's happened. We're finally there, folks. The game comes with a limited number of bases, because they don't expect you to expand that much. But, in case you do, they've run out of custom base names. So they decided, you know what, well, we're out of custom base names, we'll just go with generic, systematic ones instead. That'll learn ya. Something like that. Let's get a network node in there. And so from here on out, it's just going to be alpha, beta, gamma, delta, etc. And that's just the way it's going to go. We're going to move this guy down here to help out with... both of these guys are going to move down to help out with stuff. You don't need to. You can stay there and do, I don't know what, something. I guess... Okay. Just checking. Alright, we'll build a mine. And next turn, you'll be ready to do something. I don't know where you were. Oh, you've got people. That's where you're going. Well, your people don't need to go down here anymore. So we'll send your people up here. Oh. Okay, fine. You're going to go that way, too.
Mod recovered.
Yeah, materials pod. ECM Silk Steel Garrison. Awesome.
Indigenous life form.
Isle of the Deep. Captured. Oh, yeah. Hold. Hold. Go somewhere and live. And then we're going to hold you there. Oh! Ah! Lols. We still have to finish this guy off. Okay. Well, here, let's go ahead and do that then. This guy has to go back to base. And I think I've got plenty of people down there to deal with it. I don't need you. So let's go make sure that you're where I want you to be. Actually, oh, look at that. We've got plenty of people. You are just going to go somewhere else. Should just stay there and heal. Yep, his last unit was artillery. Nice. And we're going to go ahead and move in with this guy just to get him some healing. Urgh. Watch this.
Action eradicated.
Yes! We have taken out the peacekeepers. Take that, United Nations. Really, I mean, they were the ones who started it. They were. They decided that... I don't know. I don't know why, but whenever you take somebody out, they get put in a punishment sphere for some reason, in a secret underground vault, like decorated with their emblem so that you know who they are, and you get it on the monument, and everybody gets to see them. Because I don't even know why you built a monument this big. I mean, look at how big this is. Look at those steps. This thing is huge. I don't know where you're getting enough stuff for that. Anyways, we're going to need some Silk Steel Police, and all of a sudden it's just back to daily mundane stuff. Let's put some C-formers in there, and then this, and then that. Actually, you know what? This almost needs to come. There we go. Alright, so you're going to hold in there, you're going to hold in there, and you're going to hold in there. And you're going to hold where you are, as will you, and you, and you, and you, and all of you pretty much, because I don't want to be messing with you guys until we need you again. Now, time for the super farms. Hit F again to start building soil enrichers. And let's start building another base up here. We've got a spot for lithium, which means beta sector. I should actually probably rename them after the elements, but, you know, whatever. Beta sector sounds pretty cool, too. So let's see here. We'll want recycling tanks, formers, rec commons, children's crash, C-formers. Let's go with a biolab, you know, just cuz. Beta sector, biolab, you're going to hold there. And we're going to build a farm right here, because that's what you do. Now, we over here, let's see, you're from Centurion Cave. Okay, so let's build some super farms over there. Hey, some more money. Not that I need it. Oh no, it's not a small tidal wave. More life forms. They're indigenous. And captured. I guess we'll come down here and take this one. Okay, so you've got 2 people in it. I need to rename some of these places. You have 2 people in it. You've got 2 people in it. Okay, so everyone here except for Revelation Base and New Jerusalem, blah 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 blah, have 2 people. So we're gonna send you over there. We're gonna send you up here. And the rest of you, I don't know, we'll just put you on hold for the moment so that I don't have to deal with you all the time.
Sure. Complete.
And let's go ahead and rename these places. I'm going to start here. New Jerusalem, obviously, it's the original capital. So it's going to be renamed, and as the continuing capital, this is Canterlot. There we go. Let's see. We've also got this one, Noah's Rainbow, I think will be better served as Cloudsdale. Blessed Redeemer, Far Jericho. Far Jericho, you know what that sounds like? It sounds like Las Pegasus. That's a Blessed Redeemer. Obviously, this one is Little Old Ponyville. And then we've got, you know, over here on the west coast, even though it's not really west, we'll have Baltimore. And here, of course, Manhattan. All right, then. Oh, and one more. I like how she still exists. She's got 5 people. Eternal reward and the Lord's wrath. Well, somebody's angry. Appaloosa. Although, really, it should be the other way around, based on geography. Like, you know, this is on the east and that's on the west. But look, this place is like in the desert, so it makes perfect sense. Next turn!
Production complete.
No nose. Drone riots. Okay, so just to avoid this, just put your rec comments earlier in your build queue. Like I've been doing it. I've been usually doing, well, not Pressure Dome, but yeah, I put them after the Children's Crash. You should probably put them before the Children's Crash to avoid this. At any rate, you can easily just do that, and you'll be fine. Just remember to come by afterwards and replace it. Although if you forget, it's no big deal. So one thing I like about... What? Somebody said something. I thought they said resource... Oh! Our citizens are starving at Alpha sectors. Factories abandoned by hungry workers. I guess we should go take care of that. Oh, okay. So they started, and there wasn't enough food around, and so somebody died. And they're going to complain about it, which is fair. It was very fair, and they should. But luckily, they're stagnant now, because every citizen needs 2 people, 2 growth. So, I was about to say, I prefer this game to Civilization. I think they got it right here. In Civilization, they were all like, ooh, graphics, blah. And I think they're missing a few things in Civilization. Well, that sucks. Oh, no! This poor boat! And the worst thing is this is still so this guy can't produce any land units without having a whatchamacallit in the place, a transport. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll transport a farmer up here, and he'll raise this, and hopefully that won't get destroyed. That was terrible. I don't know. I guess it's 1 less unit to support. But like I was saying, Civilization, I felt focused way too much on graphics and a bunch of other things like that. I don't feel like they got the message quite right. Everything is super fast in Civilization games. Oh, that's nice. And things are not, like here things are slower, you can settle down, you can think about things a little bit, no big deal. your resources. Look at that. You have plenty of resources that you can do that if you need to, and your base is still going to be fine. So I guess you could argue that civilization is a bit more challenging in that respect, but I also think that the game progresses too quickly for your cities to really grow to a reasonable size. Here, the game progresses. I mean, you could say that the game progresses too slowly for that to happen here, but I disagree.
Objects once measured in meters have become so small that they cannot be seen with the naked eye, with revolutionary applications across the board. Gentlemen, forget what your courtesans have told you. Size does matter. CEO Mabudu K. Morgan, Morgan Industries Annual Report.
Oh my. Alright, nano-miniaturization. This is an awesome tech to get. It gives us the hover tank, which is the last land unit you can get. That gives, as you can see, it says 3 there. That's because it has 3 movements. It hovers over everything. I don't know exactly how nano and hover, but it leads to some other stuff too. You can see that monopole magnets and organic super lubricants apparently led to nano-miniaturization. That doesn't make a lot of sense because we're doing nano-miniaturization right now. We're working on it, and we don't have either one of these things. However, I could, these things would make a hover tank. I just wouldn't have called it nano-miniaturization. Anyways, what we're doing in real life with this is the same thing that they're mentioning here. New assembly methods, high tensile strength materials, microscopic machine components, etc., etc. The difference is that here it says all manner of bulky, heavy equipment can be shrunk to a fraction of its original size, and so far that hasn't happened yet. And who knows, it might happen, it might not. Anyways, this is the hover tank design. It looks pretty cool. Just realized I forgot to put a timer on. This looks pretty cool. It's got a deep radar for some reason, but it can't go over water, so that's a little silly. There we go. So there's our scout hover tank, and then this is our weaponized, the fusion hover tank. And that's it. They decided they didn't want anything else, which is intelligent. You could also put batteries on there, like as an artillery battery, not power batteries. That'd be a little odd. But you could put artillery on there. There we go. You put that in there. Let's get rid of this fungus so we can build a road. And you're going to sit there, and I don't know what you're going to do, but you are going to build a farm. I know normally we would build a forest, but we can't build a forest and a solar collector, and we've got that echelon mirror. Plus, we can get as many nutrients, well, we can get more nutrients out of a farm, so that's not a bad idea. But let's go ahead and build, I don't know what just completed, but we're going to build mag tubes. Oh yeah, sonar data, super useful. If we need to explore it, we could use this to do that. But oh, that's kind of cool. Ooh, there we go. The best thing about Isle of the Deeps is that their transport and combat. I guess we'll just stay there for the moment. We're definitely gonna have to build soil enrichers up here. As you can see, there's just not much. Just not much. Let's go ahead and build a road so that they're connected. Now you don't get any sort of like trade bonuses like you do in Civilization. The trade bonuses in Civilization aren't terribly grand, so I don't mind the lack of trade bonuses here. You get them for other things, but not for completing routes. Actually, I liked how Civ 2 did it better than... I'm currently on Civ 5 right now, and Civ Rev and Civ Rev and Civ 5 are very similar in some respects. I'm not sure I like the way they did it. So you're gonna have 4 people in there. I think that's plenty fine. See, if we could get in here, then that would be a transport foil, but oh well. I don't know where to send these guys. Off into the wild blue yonder. Or something.
Turn complete.
Yay, the turn is complete. Alright, that's probably been about 20 minutes. If not, this will just be a shorter video, but I don't want to go another one because, timer. Yeah, Oops. Sorry, guys. I like how that's the entire game. All right. So next turn, we'll make sure that alpha and beta sectors start growing. We're going to continue with our forming. We should really be upgrading these guys to like super formers so that they work faster. We've got the money for it. In fact, can we do that now? 7 active regular formers.
Cannot execute order.
Oh no. It's not going to let us. I don't know why, but it won't. Oh, probably because the new ones are all rover formers.
Cannot execute order.
Yeah. So you know what we could do? We could design one real quick. There we go. See, super formers. And we could even give it that. And apply. Now we could upgrade this. I like how it says we need to modernize our weaponry. This is not weaponry at all. Alright, so we've gone through a lot of money, but we've made a big investment. And that also frees up an extra slot. So that's really nice. Now we're probably actually not going to do anything else with that, because look at this. You see 20 in production, good grief. These are based on the speeder model. So the ones that are not speeder model, this one, is actually going to be obsolete right away. Like, we upgraded it, but it's obsolete. Still, that'll help everything here just work a lot faster. Alright, so next turn we'll see just what that did. Until then, don't catch on fire.